Then, yeah, I think it's about time. Let's get started. Thank you everyone for joining today's feature demo webinar. And today's topic is a whole new world of feedback collection. And that is because we have launched many new features for feedback collection, including new input fields, new widgets, and new ways to connect your feedback. And yes, so today I'm Ashley, and joining me is Christina, Senior Product Manager from Usersnap.
Hello.
So yeah, before we go into the feature demos, I just want to quickly throw a question to Christina to ask you, so why have we built new features, particularly for feedback collection?
Yeah, so we've heard from customers that one of the top reasons why they love our tool is the ability to quickly capture feedback and understand exactly what the end users are experiencing. So with these extra fields or features on the widget now, we want to empower our feedback receivers with more context and qualitative information so they can support their users even better. Meanwhile, we want to do this without compromising the quick and smart feedback UX.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, excellent. So thank you for sharing a little bit into the insights and kind of like vision of why we're doing this. And now let's jump to the cool stuff. So we have 5 features that we're demoing today. And the first up is the attachment field. So it allows your end users to send in an image or a video along with the feedback ticket. And you can enable this on all the new widgets, on all the platform widgets. So Christina is going to show us how it looks like.
Yeah, so as Ashley said already, it's part of all our widgets. I will show you the internal bug tracking project now. So you just go to configuration. You have now if it's like basically set up. So you go to form setup. We have the comment now enabled. I will remove the email as we don't really know it needed if we have it like on an internal page, for example. And instead, yeah, I choose the attachment field. So you can see it here. Preview. Yeah, so you can mark anything that you like. And say, for example, please choose another logo. See attached. Oh. And add another logo, for example. Feedback. So this was already one use case I demonstrated. Another use case would be if you take a screencast, for example, then you could attach the screencast and yeah, in dashboard you would see even in more detail what has happened or where there was a problem, for example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really cool. I find it like particularly useful when I want to kind of compare my screenshot I'm taking with another image. Then you can send it both in, and then in the dashboard, within one ticket, you'll be able to see both the screenshot and the attached image. And then it saves lots of words, and then it makes the communication better. Okay, so next is custom fields, which is basically a selection of 4 types of input fields that you can pick and add to the widget. And this allows you to ask for additional questions or place additional info on the widget. And yeah, again, Christina is going to show us how to do it.
So this time I choose customer satisfaction widget. Again, I go to configuration, form setup, and You see here we have now our rating here. We have the comment field enabled. And then we come to the section custom field. So I check custom field, and then I can choose. At the moment we offer 4 options. So the checkbox, the disclaimer text, short answer, long answer. For example, the checkbox is really useful, yeah, if you want somebody, for example, to accept the terms and conditions, or if you want to ask them that you could further contact them, for example. So I just type it in here, so you see the preview. Contact me. Yeah, so it would look like that in the preview. You could also choose the short answer. For example, to collect the person's job role. Or maybe the mobile number or something. Also long answer that gives you just a larger field. And then there's the disclaimer text. So again, something, yeah, whatever you like to tell or ask your customer.
And you can also add links in this disclaimer text, right?
Yes, exactly. So for example, here's the help. You can just with markup language, you can add a link. For example, like that. So you see it automatically as a link in the preview.
Yeah, very cool. And so I think this would be very helpful for those people that are doing like troubleshooting, and you need some consent from the end user for you to like go into the account to do the troubleshooting. Then you can add the checkbox field and ask them to give you the access while submitting this feedback, and that saves you one less email, and then you can get on resolving their bug as soon as possible.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so moving on to a really cool one that a lot of people have been requesting. So if you want to really like maximize your interactions with your users, then you can link projects. What does that mean? It means that after the first feedback is sent, you can set up a follow-up feedback right away to display consecutively. You just need to connect the projects, and then it will become kind of like a mini survey, one popping up the other. Yeah, so it's way easier done than said. So we're gonna see how it's done.
Yeah, so what I'm showing you. So maybe you have not seen it yet, but we also have this new widget type, which is called scheduled interview. That's the perfect project type actually for this use case, because there you can directly ask your customer question or link them somewhere. So I will use that as the follow-up widget. So yeah, for example, let's start again with the report issue. You know already that you have engaging customers if they give you feedback, and then you can just follow up asking them, for example, if you can contact them or do custom interview. So I will just, in the call to action, not just submit the feedback, but also link to the next widget. So yeah, just go here to open widget and choose which widget should open. So schedule interview, for example. Okay. So, okay. Let's quickly check the schedule interview widget. So, yeah, I've just set it up that way, like let's chat. Would you like to take part in a short interview to help us learn more about the request? Yes, let's chat. So this would directly, if the customer accepts, you will see in the dashboard an accepted request and you can contact the customer. You could as well, for example, link here the let's chat to, for example, a page where you could add your calendar link right away. So you could straightforward just have the customer schedule an interview. For now, let's just submit this one. Yes, let's chat. Okay, then let's just see how that goes. I go back to my first project, the report issue. Let's chat. Yes, let's chat.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing. And yeah, so this you can really maximize the interaction that when a customer gives you a bug report, you also then ask them to schedule maybe like a beta test or a program or a user interview. And you can also use it to build mini surveys within your app. So you're really capturing and streamlining all the feedback in one place. Amazing. Okay, amazing. Speaking about amazing, what rhymes with amazing is customizing. So we're going to talk about customizing next. Yeah, we also released a bunch of new features to customize your widget so you can fit the feedback scenario and help your users to get a better experience and understand what you're asking exactly. So you can add your own logo, or you can change colors, change fonts, and so many others. And we're going to see it now. And you can customize also the questions, add a more cheerful kind of header and stuff like that.
So to demonstrate that, I have this test page here to see a little bit. So right now there's just like general customer satisfaction survey. So it's like kind of plain. We try to customize it now. Okay, so first of all, yeah, let's customize the question. Get a bit more the page, the stars. We could exchange by smileys, and then the header radio experience is kind of neutral. We could go here for the logo and choose the company's logo. Let's change the alignment as well. And then I would say also the color, so it fits a bit more the nice pinkish. So it's under custom design. Primary color is the color of the buttons and for that. Yes. So that looks already quite okay.
Yeah, very branded.
Yeah. So I don't know the font as well. Not sure what looks nice here. Okay. So let's look on the page if it looks better. Okay, now it looks like that. Yeah, customized widget ready.
Yeah, so everything looks like all the same colors, and it just makes the user experience very smooth. Okay, and another thing that we can customize now is the outro, which you may also know as the thank you note. So thanking your customers and thanking your users for their feedback is very important as well. And now you can customize that outro note. You can also, like how we did with the disclaimer text, you can add links to it. So you can maybe want to add your help page or your public roadmap. You can link it over there.
So it's in the configuration under the tab outro. You have now it's like the default. You have the caption, thank you, default paragraph. So let's go here for something custom. So, and again with the markup language. Okay, so you see it here already.
That's nice. You can get a present every time you give a feedback. Well, so right. And now we want to lastly show you guys how an end-to-end use case would look like. So the example is, say there is a project management tool named SaaS.com. I know it's the most creative name, SaaS.com. And they want to have a feedback channel to collect general feedback as well as issues and feature requests and interviews. So how would they set up their feedback platform for people to give them all these sorts of feedback?
So in general, we can think of what do we want to provide as a feedback platform. So we want to give them possibility to report a bug. We want to give them the possibility to get in touch with support. And we might collect their customer satisfaction or NPS rating, for example. So a good thing to do all this at once is using our routing menu. So that's the project type to have the menu. Take some time.
So one thing to note about the routing menu widget is that it connects very easily with all the platform widgets. So all the new widget types, you can connect it just within the menu and set it up within seconds. And with the classic ones, it would be a little bit complicated and you would need to contact our support. So it's a good time for you to switch to the new widgets, which are also prettier. And as you can see, you have many new features with it that you can make the feedback process more flexible.
Okay. Really sorry, it seems to be my connection.
Or should we try to create a new one?
Yeah, I'm just so here it is. Okay, so setup. Let's say we have a step 1 feedback. We want to ask them if they have any feature requests for us. So we go to feedback. Say, have any suggestions? We link to the project, feature request. Okay. Then let's go back. Let me just support, for example. So you could either really integrate with Intercom, for example, or any customer support tool. For now, I will just link here to, for example, a help page. So we have not been in touch with our support team, but check out our help page. And we direct to our help page. Okay, so then let's go back. And yeah, we keep report issue. That's just fine. So report issue links to our, yeah, it's already set. So our project report issue that we had before. Yeah. So back, and we can remove the fourth point. Okay. Yeah. So if we want to add that to our SaaS page, we can customize it to fit it a bit better. So go to the header. For example, for instance, the headline, we can take our logo. Okay, so it's like a light logo. So we also customize the background color. So that fits about our page. Okay, and maybe as the primary color, which will also run. That's from our logo. Okay, let's go for that. Okay, so then our page, we reload. And so here we have our customized writing menu, where you can choose what you want to do. Yeah, so this one could be customized as well, of course, to fit the whole look and feel. Yeah, then what else? I mentioned the NPS rating before. So we could set up a separate NPS survey that will pop up automatically, for example. So let's just create a new one. Configure it. So let's say it will recommend us. Let's change to review as well. Okay, and then let's say we display it not with a button, but as a pop-up because it should pop out automatically. Let's say if we are 3 seconds on the page. Okay, so then let's set it live.
So we should count to 3 together.
Okay, so here we are. What do you recommend us? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think with that you're pretty much set up to to collect feedback and box on your page and get engaged with your customers.
Yes. So I'm just gonna quickly recap what we have done. So, okay, maybe I'll share the screen now. Okay, so to recap, we have seen the feedback menu and we have seen the attachment field and new input fields, including disclaimer text, short and long answers, and checkbox. And also we look at the interview widget that you guys should try out and how to build project sequences, linking the projects by call to action. And also the design customizations that you can do for the text and for the logo, for the colors, and etc. Cool. And actually, this is not what this is not all that we're showing you today. Well, we're also going to talk about some new integrations that we have launched. So yeah, please, Christina.
Yes, so new there's the native email integration, there's the webhook integration, MS Teams, and Azure DevOps that we are providing now. Yeah.
Yeah, so these are all native integrations. Did I understand it correctly?
Yes, exactly. So we also integrate with Zapier. Zapier offers you a lot more possibilities to integrate, but those are our new native integrations.
And the good thing about native is that it's really quick to set up, and there's all the information that you need once you just set it up within the dashboard. Okay, cool. Then we're at the Q&A time. And so you guys can now send in some questions that you have for us, and then we'll answer it live here. So I already have some questions from you guys. The first one is, can we remove the Powered By thing and add your own logo or change the font?
Yes, yes, you can. I think part of it you saw it before, just sharing again my screen. So there is the possibility to hide the Powered By. Well, actually, let's go to another project. So from setup, the very end, you can remove the Powered By, so you will not have it on your widget anymore. Yeah, there is the possibility of customizing the header. I think that was one question. You can just remove it at all, or change the headline, add a logo. And as you've seen before, there's the custom design where you can choose now your primary color, text color, the header background, and the headline color, as well as the fonts we have also here.
Yeah, thanks. And the next question that we have, which we'll quickly go through because we're already a little bit over time, is can we change the design of the pop-up, which I believe is like the position?
Yes. So on the display. So you can choose here if you want to have a button or a pop-up. If you go for the pop-up, you can choose the position. Yeah, I think that was the question. You can choose when you want to display it, who should see it, and where it should be displayed. If you go to path targeting, either everywhere where the widget is installed, or you can restrict it to a certain path.
Okay, cool. Also the button position, there's also more different positions.
Yes, it's true. Actually, we've added a few positions just lately because, you know, we always had our 3 positions, which were bottom right, right bottom, right center. And now we also offer left center, left bottom, and button left. Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Then let's just squeeze in one more question, which is, am I able to collect custom details such as phone number or priority severity with custom details for each?
Yeah. So phone number, like custom details, would be like you saw the custom field before, where you can choose what kind of input field you would like to add to your widget. But you can ask for phone number or all kind of other information. With severity, I would suggest to add our label field, for example, because you can, I mean, this is now the customer satisfaction, but it would make more sense probably for internal bug tracking, but you can also see it here. You just add the label field. And so the feedback submitter can choose already the priority here, for example. So you would need to have predefined labels that refer to the severity or priority, and this can be chosen then as a label.
Okay. Well, thank you, Christina, for showing us all these cool features, and thank you for building them. So yeah, if you guys still have questions, don't worry, you can still send it to us. You can reach both Christina and I in our community over at Slack. The gateway, if you don't know it yet, is usersnap.com/feedback-tribe, which I'll just quickly share with you guys so you can see. And that is where you can find us. And also you'll be able to discuss your use cases with other people from the Usersnap family. So welcome and hope to see you guys there. And as for today, this is a wrap. And thank you for joining. And yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.